the way you want to deliver it is almost like your success is almost like a burden to you. It's like, oh, fuck, yeah, like, I just run that business and I kind of have to travel around the world. It's almost like it's a burden because then it's the opposite of bragging. It's like, oh, fuck, I mean, yeah, look, I guess I have a business and I have to travel a lot. Like this nonchalant way of saying things is all because then what does it demonstrate? It demonstrates that it's the opposite of bragging. It's like it's not a big deal to you at all. The success that you have is not a big deal. So even if I was, for example, just using like this example, look, we just me and my team, they're just building a few like huge houses in Cape Town, and we're thinking of expanding in Europe when I go there because I kind of also go there on multiple holidays. Like that's the type of things that I would say, and it's almost the way I'm saying it. It's like, oh, it's such a drag to
Yeah,
be
I've
so successful.
see, I've caught myself when DHVing with my tone of voice going. She says, "What do you do?" Well, I run my company and I have a team, and we coach kids and we help them get money for scholarships, and then I travel a lot. And I'll say it in a way, and I can feel myself looking at her and hoping for a good response, like I'm trying to sell her. I feel like I'm selling her on myself,
Yeah.
and that's a bad frame to be in. Whereas if it's oh, I run this company and travel, but anyway, and then so I'm trying to work more on that delivery as much as anything.
Yeah, we could definitely work on proper delivery from everyone in future calls. Yeah, overall, it's the nonchalant way, but it's also before the nonchalant way, you have to get the verbals before you look at the non-verbals. There has to be verbals to say. So that's why I'm emphasizing like the
Right.
the hooks. You have to know what to say, and then you can work on the non-verbals because even what we've been discussing on this call, it's realizing how to frame things, and then you can even have better and better delivery. But overall, the first step is cutting out all the DLVs because guys think they don't demonstrate low value, but the way it's like the girl's asking this guy what he does, and in my mind, it's like, okay, 99% chance after he speaks for 30 seconds, she sees him in a worse light. 99% chance for most guys. It's either boring or she actually sees him as less of a man, less of a leader, and less status, less successful after he says something for just 1 minute. And it should be the opposite. It should be that after he finishes speaking, it's like, oh, wow, this guy might even be cooler than I thought. And what I've realized with students is that they can have the coolest professions in the world, they can have the most boring professions in the world, it doesn't matter. And people will still find a way to show themselves as low value. No matter what they do, no matter how cool it is or how not cool it is, they will equally find, guys just find ways to frame themselves as low value. So that needs to stop. And it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're an accountant, whether you're a lawyer, whether you have your own business, she still wants to be with a high value guy. So you don't want to DHV your boss and say like, oh, I work for this guy and I have to do this and this and this. All you're doing is being a great wingman to your boss.